There aren't many tools out there that make building a class fun. And I mean the agenda. There's many things out there to keep track of all the resources. You can use Google Drive, but actually moving time blocks around for an agenda to make a learning experience is not that simple. And so we made Flota to make building the workshop as fun as delivering it. This is the early beta of Flota. Let's jump into this UX week 1, which is a class I'm going to be giving next week. We can see on the left, we have notes, loosely structured. And on the right, we have our agenda. We have the fact that it starts at 9 a.m., ends at 9 p.m., the zoom, how granular I want the time blocks to be, and a show details feature that I'll show you later. So how does it work? On the right, I can just hit enter and type any note. There's no structure to this. These are just notes. You can say whatever you want in them. And then on the right, I can drag any given block, like let's say this, introduce myself and the TA, over, and my class starts at 11, and I can say it's 5 minutes long. Now I can change the start time of my workshop to 11 a.m. and make it end at 2 p.m. Here we go, 11 till 2. I have a workshop here that I can just drag out and continue building. So what else can I do in Flota? I can click on this, change the duration, change what time this particular activity starts, and change the color. I want to keep this purple for now because I'm going to have my activities be green. So I'm going to drag this in, make this longer. It's a 20-minute activity. And then when I click on it, I'm going to change it to green, and we can see that it's going to be green on the left and green on the right. The cool thing about the way this structure works is if I reorganize things on the left, the order does not change on the right. My notes are separate from my time blocks on the right. It also means that I can put notes like this about this week or this link to the slides that have nothing to do with a time block. These are just personal notes for me. And to delete a block on the left, I can just delete all the notes here, and then it goes away as I hit backspace on the keyboard. So I'm going to take a quick second to jump forward in time and organize my full agenda. So here we have our workshop. I've assigned different colors: purple for lectures, green for activities, red for this discussion, and yellows for breaks. Again, on the left, I can take notes, I can reorganize these. These are just notes and details. And on the right, I have my agenda fully laid out. If I click on show details, I get this overview with all the different notes that are in the left over here and the different colors so that I can see in a simple view, a nice shareable view that gives me all the details from my workshop. And the lovely thing about this is it makes reorganizing quite easy, right? I can just move these things around, and I've reorganized these two blocks without much hassle. And then lastly, the other thing I wanted to point out is this red marker here, which tells me what time it is now. So if I'm giving a Zoom lecture and I have this window over to the right or left of my Zoom window, I can see that, oh, maybe I'm behind because I was supposed to start the program outline 5 minutes ago, but I'm still talking about this UX tools discussion. And so very easily I can come here, lengthen that, and it will make it obvious that I'm now kind of over time, and I can maybe drag this down and shorten it to see if everything still works nicely. Or maybe I can shorten my break over here, and then things will still work. And I was able to do that very quickly while the class discussion was still going over on the Zoom. So what we're doing right now is we're looking for beta testers to help us try this tool out, whether you're a facilitator, a teacher, or anybody who is interested in building time-bound experiences and you're looking for a more flexible tool. We would love to get your input on this. So if you'd like to sign up to be a beta tester, you can go on over to flota.work. It's on the screen right now, and you can go over there to fill out the form to become a beta tester, and we'll get you set up right away to get your input on this. And we are super excited to see what you can do with Flota for your own classes or workshops. Cheers.